everybody. This is the Planet Earth here. Just wanted to talk to you guys about caffeine and anxiety attacks. So, what I found out today is that I overdosed on caffeine. And, well, it wasn't a big overdose. It was like a mild overdose. And I took my medication, did nothing for me. So what that tells me is I'm not going to be drinking caffeine anymore. Ever again. I've looked at some forums. Some forums say that drinking caffeine can cause anxiety attacks. That's true because it's a stimulant. So I'm going to stop drinking caffeine, and I will give you guys updates on what happens when I stop to drink that caffeine and see if my anxiety improves at all, or if it stays the same, or if it gets worse, or if there is a brown recluse on me. You little bitch. Fuck you. Stupid ass brown recluse. But anyways, gotta smack him. So there's not too many of those things around here, but there's a lot of them. Hi, brown recluse. How you doing? There you go. He's dead. Right, fuck off. So anyways. Now, the thing about caffeine is it's a stimulant. Everybody knows this. But drinking any kind of caffeine has got to be very unhealthy. Just in general. It's got to be very unhealthy. So it took me to realize my agitation, the jitteriness I received. I've never actually done that. I've been drinking caffeine for a long time, but I'm going to stop now. So caffeine has been causing extreme agitation. Right now I'm still on my third hour now. Caffeine really hasn't left, but I've been drinking a lot of water. And I've been having waves of really bad agitation, physical agitation. And not necessarily mental. I've probably had about 3 panic attacks. Small ones, they don't last very long. But I've had about 3 of those within the last 4 hours. But that's because of the caffeine. So caffeine-induced anxiety attacks, I suppose. And they don't last very long. They're not like long-lasting like the other ones I've had. But nonetheless, caffeine withdrawal is not good. So what that tells me is I need to get my shit together, and I'm going to go caffeine free on everything now. I don't want to because I like Pepsi occasionally. I don't really like Coke. And I used to like Coke, but ever since I've been drinking Pepsi, God, shit's good. It's Pepsi and Dr. Pepper, but I'm going to have to get the caffeine free variants and hope for the best because the anxiety is really, really bad with caffeine. It just makes everything worse. It makes a lot of shit worse. And so, since it makes a lot of shit worse, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it from my life. So, I hope this video has been helpful to anybody who suffers from anxiety, because any cup of coffee, it doesn't matter what. I know you may feel like in the morning, but any kind of caffeine, it's just, I've been drinking caffeine for years too. That's not helping me, I'm sure of it. But when I drink a lot of water, I seem to feel normal. I don't feel really dizzy. Sometimes I do. It depends on the day, I guess. I feel dizzy. I'm like, ugh. I feel weak and stuff like that. But when I take no caffeine and I take my Ativan, I feel like $1 million. And no heart rate problem. So I'm going to go ahead and stop drinking caffeine. This is going to be the hardest thing. This is even harder than... This is as hard as withdrawing from Ativan for me, because I love caffeine occasionally. Occasionally. I drink a lot of it. And this is just not going to be good. But I'm going to do it just to see what happens in the next 2 weeks. If I don't drink any caffeine at all, I'm going to be more tired, sure, but hey, it's better than being anxious or anxiety made worse by it. So I'll figure that out. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and do a caffeine detoxification. I'm going to gradually shut it down so I don't cold turkey the caffeine and have all those headaches. But I've decided as of today, no more caffeine. Forever. I just had a caffeine overdose, and I'm still in the processes of. Luckily, I have Ativan. Ativan is one of the stuff used in the ER rooms to calm the agitation part, and that's purely Ativan, or that is purely caffeine intoxication. So I won't do that again. I didn't mean to. I just kept drinking that Pepsi. It was so damn good, so I kept drinking more, and then, bam, it hit me like a. I don't know, but it hit me. So, first hour was real bad. Tachycardia, I was like, if it was a consistent tachycardia, it wasn't like a panic attack tachycardia. I was hitting about 140 continuously. It was continuous, but I wasn't anxious. But it was 140 continuous about 40 minutes after the, taking too much caffeine, I guess. And then I started getting shaky all over the place. I'm like, hyper verbal, I can't concentrate type of thing. And then the symptoms were extreme agitation. Like, you're not agitated at other people, but you're just like, oh, what is that feeling? Your nerves are on fire from the caffeine. It's a stimulant, and since it is a nervous system stimulant, a central nervous system. See, it's a CNS stimulant, and Ativan is a opposite of a stimulant. It counteracted. It's funny because I was taking my normal dose of Ativan, and the funniest thing about the normal dose of Ativan was it stopped the intoxication effects of. It didn't slow the tachycardia down. I guess that went down by itself, but it did slow the agitation feeling down, so I was able to calm down a little bit. I still feel agitated slightly, but that should go away within the next 3 hours. Fully. No. It's already been about 3 hours, so another 3 hours I should be okay. Mainly I feel it in my legs and in my hands. It's not a shakiness. It's more like a agitation feeling. So no more caffeine. I'm gonna cut it from my life. I may not be able to drive far without it, but whatever. I'm just gonna cut it out. I'm not gonna fuck with the caffeine. I don't want to. I love soda so much. I can drink Sprite. I won't have any issues, but I'll probably lose a lot of weight now since I can't have access to soda. But I'm not gonna drink it. I have to find an alternative drink. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Planet Earth here on caffeine intoxication, and I honestly believe all these years that I've been drinking the freaking caffeine, it's made my anxiety worse, because every time I go to the hospital, what happens? I feel really good and not anxious because they don't have caffeine in certain hospitals. So what happens? I don't drink any caffeine, boom, no anxiety. That's just what I feel, though. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Planet Earth here. Maybe you guys will follow my path. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.